Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back. This is episode 82 of the FIFA 17 My Player Career and we're jumping straight into the action today. This is the Premier League and we are away from home. Another away game. We've played quite a few away games recently. This one is against Aston Villa, as you can see there. Former EFL club back in the Premier League in this season. And let's see how we get on then here at the Villa Park. We want to get a victory, of course. We are pushing. I think we're almost champions, to be honest, in the Premier League. We've had a really good season. Not conceded many goals, which is the norm, to be honest, in this career now. We did want to go the whole season unbeaten, but maybe we can do that next year. And if we do, because obviously we will be in the Champions League as well next season, if we can go unbeaten in the league and win the Champions League, I might look to end this career, because I know quite a few of you have asked me to start an actual career mode, so I might start an actual manager career mode. So if you want me to start a career mode, and a manager career mode that is, not just a My Player career, let me know what teams you think I should go to. Do you think I should start at one of the big clubs in Europe or world football, or probably start at one of the lower teams and build them up with a bunch of youngsters like I used to do with the old England manager career? That was pretty fun, actually. I did use just English youngsters in that career. I had a lot of fun doing that, so that could be something we could look to do in the future, or just bring in European and world youngsters and around the world of such, and you can let me know who to buy and all that jazz. But yeah, as I said, just leave a comment below. Shall I manage a big club or maybe join a smaller team? And let's get back into the action in this one. Then, as you can see, just over 10 minutes gone. It's still Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 0. And there's going to be a goal kick there. I thought it was going to be another corner for a second. But no, another goal kick it is for Villa. They get it short. So we want to win this one, of course. Half an hour gone almost. Arsenal in possession, pushing forward on this near side with Gibbsy. And here is Kai now. Oh, his pass was intercepted there from Gordon, and another pass intercepted as well. But Arsenal still pressurising. And I don't know if you can see, the letters on the names, they're all messed up right now. Some of them are capitals or bold letters, and some of them are not. But there is the first goal of the game. And it doesn't matter what the letters are, because it's Kai. His name is fine. Oh, it's not Kai, actually. It's Insigne, isn't it? Of course. It was Kai who played it to Insigne, I think. Wait, was it Kai that scored that? Yes, it was Kai. I got all muddled up there. It was Kai who scored that goal for Arsenal, giving us the first goal of the game. I thought it was Insigne for a second, sliding in. They got similar hair, so I did get a little bit mixed up. But there is Kai now in possession. Nice little turn there. Plays it forward for Alexis Sanchez. He plays it over the top. Is he going to find his man? He does. That's a little bit lucky. Kai again playing it forward, and the shot comes in, and somehow that one has got in. I have no idea how Sanchez got enough power on that one. The ball was slightly behind him. Let's have a look. Did we get the full replay? It was played forward slightly behind him, but he managed to get a foot on it and in off the post past the keeper. That gives Arsenal a 2-goal lead, and that should surely wrap up the 3 points as well. And that's his first Premier League goal of the season. Get out. We're in March or May now. That's his first Premier League goal of the season? I don't believe that at all. Surely Sanchez has got more than one goal. But we're on the attack again here, last minute, and here is Alexis. Plays it forward for Kai. Is this going to be a third? No, a little bit too much on that one. The goalkeeper gets down low, and the final whistle blows, and Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 2. Starting this episode off with a nice 2-0 win. 3 points in the bag, 1 goal for Kai, and 9.3 final match rating. And now we are back at the Emirates Stadium in our next game. It is April the 3rd, 2021, I think that was. Does that mean the World Cup's not the end of this season? Well, it must be the end of the next season. I think I mentioned in the last episode that the World Cup was the end of the season, so I must have been mistaken if that did actually say 2021. We'll have to double check on that once we go back into the menus. But let's get into this action. We are at the Emirates Stadium, as I said. It is Arsenal versus Crystal Palace in the Premier League. Who's going to come out on top? It should be Arsenal. That's what the paper says. That's what the stats say. It should be Arsenal, but you never know. Anything can happen. And Arsenal winning the ball at the back there with Javi Martinez, who plays as a midfielder on this. 25 minutes in, here in London, in the London derby. And it's Crystal Palace, who were on the attack, but Seamus Coleman getting the interception, winning possession for Arsenal. And now the chance here for the Gunners to go forward. Here's Coquelin, plays it forward for Kai. The gap on that far side, Kai sees it, he plays it through for Rafa. Rafa pulls it back. and gives it to Ozil. Ozil shoots, and that's a good save there from the Crystal Palace keeper. I thought Rafa was going to smack it for a second. He had the space, but he cuts inside, gives it to Ozil, and that's not a bad shot there from Mesut Ozil. It was a good save in the end from the Palace keeper, as he does again there. Half an hour gone then at the Emirates Stadium. It's still Arsenal 0, Crystal Palace 0, and Palace get the ball forward. So 10 minutes to go in this first period. Still looking for the first goal in this match. Here's Ozil, German, finding Martinez. Tip-tappy play there between the two right now. And here is Martinez again. Plays it onto this near side. Inside for Kai. What's he going to do? He's going to pull it all the way back towards Oxlade-Chamberlain. Chamberlain's trying to find the space. Rafa. Ozil. Rafa again. That's a beautiful goal. Beautiful, patient passing play there from the Gunners. Arsenal take lead. 5 minutes to go in this first half. And that was great play. Kai really didn't have much say in that play. It was all Rafa, Ozil, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain as well. Nice finish there from Rafa. How many is that for the season? Do we get to see? No, we don't. Damn replays. But onwards we go then into the second half. Now we're still leading by 1-0. Want to try and grab ourselves another goal. Get this game wrapped up. Kai's had a pretty quiet game here at the Emirates Stadium. But here he's in possession now for Arsenal. He's currently on a 6.5 rating. If you can try and get on the end of this, that will go up, and he's in there. Oh, it's fallen to the other guy instead. Who was that? Was that Oxlade-Chamberlain? Not entirely sure who that was. Was that Gibbs actually? What the hell is Kieran Gibbs doing just outside the 6-yard box? Was Kai would probably have put that into the back of the net. But never mind, we have ourselves a corner. Corner comes in. Kai unable to get enough onto that to put it on target, so it is going to be a throw in here after Crystal Palace kicked the ball clear. It's going to be Rafa who takes a throw, takes it short for Kai. Now Rafa plays it more centrally. Kai's in there. He tees it up for Mesut Ozil, but again, the Crystal Palace goalkeeper making a good save, forcing it away for another corner for Arsenal. Kai's asking for it near post. He gets his head on it, but again, the keeper making a good save, keeping Crystal Palace just in this game with less than half an hour to play. Arsenal once again on the attack. Crystal Palace not really done much here, and that's a great little through ball for Kai. Well, good save again from the keeper. Keeper's had a great game, even though he has conceded one goal. He's made so many good saves for Palace, keeping them in it. Just over 20 minutes remaining here at the Emirates Stadium. And Ozil winning possession there. He did the defender. Nice little turn there for Kai. He's going to finish himself. He is. Beautiful little skill there from Kai. Did two defenders at once. And he slots it past the Crystal Palace keeper to give Arsenal a 2-goal lead. 20 minutes to play, and that should be 3 points in the bag. And one step closer to the Premier League title. Look at that beautiful bit of skill there from Kai. And onwards we go then. How many is that for the season for him? That is his 20th goal. We just saw there before we edited it out. But yeah, 20th goal of the season. That was, I think, the minimum aim for him, target for the season. So let's try and see how far we can actually go then in the last handful of games remaining. Here's Mesut Ozil now for Arsenal, looking forward, trying to get a third goal. Rafa crosses, unlucky, good defending there, cleared away towards Chambers, and there is the final whistle then. It ends 2-0 to Arsenal here at the Emirates Stadium. Kai finishes the game on a 7.9 final match rating. He did grab himself another goal, of course. And now we're going to finish this episode off with another game at the Emirates Stadium. It is another league game. This time we face Swansea City. I'm going to choose the blue kit for Swansea just in case it was going to be a little bit of a clash with that full white kit. Here we go. Looking for another 3 points. It will be 9 points out of 9 in today's episode. If we do manage to win this one, shouldn't be too difficult to get the 3 points against Swansea, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure where Swansea are right now, but here's a good chance early on. Insigne crosses for Kai. Defender just got in there, and Swansea are going to get this ball clear. Almost Arsenal with an early chance there. But onwards we go. Less than 20 minutes in. Insigne, Torau. Now Kai waiting for the run, and he does find his man. Oh, Torau, he could have took the shot on himself, but he decided to pull it back there for El Nene. And unlucky there. Arsenal still 0-0 here. It's going to be a free kick, in fact. And he's going to get booked. It's a dangerous place as well. If you can swing this one in, it's going to be Kai usually who swings these one in. And it is a yellow card indeed for Reed. Indeed for Reed, he gets a yellow card. And it is going to be Kai, as I said, who swings it in. And the goalkeeper coming out, punching it clear. Can we get it back in? No, it's going to go out for an Arsenal throw. 22.5 minutes played here at the Emirates Stadium. And it's still goalless. Swansea on the attack. Reed there. Currently on the yellow card, of course. Kai winning it. Nice little tackle from him. And he's been taken down there. Shoulder to shoulder. And then he got slid in on. So 5 minutes to play in this first half. It's still goalless. But another chance here for Arsenal to swing another free kick in. That's probably more dirty than the other one. And he didn't even get booked there. Kai going down. Is he going to be taking this free kick as well? Yes, he is indeed. Well, let's see if we can do a little bit better now. Get somebody on the end of it. And no, that's going to go out of play for a corner for Arsenal. Still a chance ending this first half to take the lead. Kai currently on a 7.9 rating. So he's having a decent first half. Just not able to get any chances to speak of at least. And we're just waiting then for that half-time whistle to blow. We do want to win this one. We don't want to settle for a draw. We always want to win every game that we go into. Here is this Insigne for Arsenal on the left side. Plays it centrally. John Terrell. Now El Nene finds Kai. Oh, nice bit of skill there from Kai. And he's stolen it off the defender. One-on-one with the keeper. Surely it's going to be 1-0. And no, he's missed. How did he miss that? He's not very happy with himself. He knows that is a good chance missed there. A missed opportunity. And look at that. The goalkeeper didn't even make a save, I don't think. Arsene Wenger not looking very happy either. Look at the face on him. So into the second half we go then. 10 minutes actually played so far in the second period. It's still Arsenal 0, Swansea City 0. Arsenal winning the ball there with Coquelin. Kai plays it out wide for El Nene. Coming more centrally, I think. No, it's going back out onto that far side for Ramsey. Ramsey comes on and crosses. Is he going to be the super sub? Aaron Ramsey. I think he'll come on in place of John Terrell maybe. Not entirely sure. Oh, they've made a mistake here. And Ramsey plays it through for Insigne. And there we go. There's the first goal of the game. Took a while to come. But Aaron Ramsey comes on and changes the game for Arsenal. An hour played. It's Arsenal 1, Swansea 0. And it is Insigne who scores for Arsenal. He's not scored many this season. It'll be interesting to see how many he has actually got. If it lets us, that is. But a mistake there from the Swansea defence. And look at that massive gap. Sliding in. Boom. Past the keeper. Arsenal lead 1-0. Do we see how many that's for the season? We do. It's his first Premier League goal of the season. Swansea make a change themselves. 20 minutes remain here at the Emirates. Swansea in possession. Looking to push forward, but they're getting forced back right now. Arsenal are applying the pressure. They want this 3 points wrapped up as Insigne wins the ball. Plays it forward for Kai. Beautiful little through ball there for Kai. And that's a smart finish from Aaron Ramsey. As I said, he's come on and he's totally changed the game for Arsenal. Not a big fan of Aaron Ramsey usually, especially on FIFA 17. But that's a nice little through ball as well for Kai. And a nice finish for the Welshman to give Arsenal a 2-goal lead. That will wrap up the 3 points as well for the Gunners. Look at that. Goalkeeper came rushing out. Couldn't get there in time. And it is 2-0. How many is that for the season? That's his 4th Premier League goal of the season for Aaron Ramsey. And now Arsenal on the attack looking for a 3rd. Can we get this 3rd goal wrapped up? Seem to be struggling as soon as we hit 2-0. Here is Kai, edge of the area, and he finesses it, but the goalkeeper makes a cracking save, pushes it out, and that is going to be a late corner for Arsenal. It was worth the finesse finish just on the edge of the area. Usually scores them, to be fair, but usually he does use his right boot. 9.2 rating, that's what he looks like he's going to be ending the game on for Kai. Here he is. Trying to twist his feet around there, but there is a final whistle. Then Arsenal take the victory, 9 points out of 9 in today's episode, and we are 1 step closer to be the Premier League champions.